It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. To all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago. We got a full house today. And
you have the 360 on?
Why?
Because it's choppy.
Yes, it's on.
Can we unplug it?
Yes. You want to unplug the 360, please? No, you have to close it on the remix. Close it on the
Nothing like we haven't been here for 2 hours talking about it.
We're doing a live show here.
I know, but it was choppy. I just want you to know that people commented yesterday on the quality of the camera work. They love the HD. So let's give them the quality of the camera work.
First of all, we
used
used the cam.
No, we had the camera.
We used a camera and a cam.
Yes.
And what was uniquely different about yesterday was the cam. But anyway, welcome to all our friends in South Florida. Please excuse my co-host because she's been in the song too long.
That's
and she was doing the Macarena and the limbo with the Lambo, and that didn't work out.
And the conga and the limbo, and
that was hilarious.
We had fun though.
But we had a great time. Thanks to all our friends for getting all sorts of thank you notes and stuff from Southwest 18th Street, and of course the man of the hour was Mr. Steve-O.
Yes. Well, I couldn't be there without you guys. So.
But no, it's amazing the job you do. You know, I never got to see you work until yesterday. It's the first time we worked on a gig together.
Right.
And man, I tell you, you are like constantly in motion. Yeah, you don't let a party die. And this is a big venue, right? Because you got like all these things.
Yeah, we had a lot going on.
We got attacked by clowns. All those clowns came out of one car.
We had Cutie Pie, I had Twinkle Toes and Candy Bar.
They were putting balloons on you. They put a condom
stickers.
on
I was covered with
put
stickers.
A balloon on you. Unbelievable.
Wouldn't you rather be me? I think that was one of the situations that you probably would have preferred to be a girl, because I could wear girl clothes and not have to wear what you guys wore. I don't know how you did it. Man, it was 80 degrees.
It was 85 degrees. It broke the record yesterday.
It was a phenomenal event,
It was hot.
How many people do you guys think were there?
That's tough because it's so big.
Because there's a lot of vendors there too, so there was,
There were a lot of vendors.
I would say between vendors and people, I would say about 250.
They had a really nice turnout. I heard the pizza place, Pizza District, was happy with the turnout. La Chloe, there was a line getting the rolled ice cream. For them, it was great, right? It was like a summer day in January. Everyone wanted ice cream.
Well, I heard that La Chloe was so packed that they didn't come to the set.
They didn't. They were bringing the ice cream out, which is funny because they'd walk from La Chloe, where we were. I don't know how the ice cream didn't melt from point A to point B, but it did.
Because it's so rolled up and it's good. Now, I learned a few things that we're going to do differently on the next public venue.
Okay.
Number one, we got to have a stage.
Okay.
And Steve-O knows people that have stages, right?
Yep.
It doesn't have to be a big stage, maybe a one-step or a two-step max. But we have to put it on the stage because public, you don't see it.
The exposure.
Because we didn't bring lights, we didn't need them. That's mistake number two.
Jen G's hilarious, though. She has a new drinking game for us, Steve-O. Every time someone walked in front of the camera, you do a shot. She said just the short period of time she was there from 3 to 4, she would have needed a DD. Because I think if there's a camera, it calls for someone to walk in the most inconvenient of places, between the tent, down the sidewalk, in front of the camera, because there's not an acre of land surrounding us.
Yes.
They need to be right where we are. What is that?
Everyone has tunnel vision.
Between the garbage can and the plants and the camera, and then Mirror Man. He stands right in front of somebody. You know what she did? She went right around him.
Mirror Man was hilarious.
And she continued to walk through with the French fries.
Mirror Man, that's your brother-in-law, right?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, he's married to my baby sister.
Oh.
He is one of the most classiest guys I've ever met.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the way
And
he dances,
talks like this.
He does.
You guys, the two of you together.
And he loves dancing salsa because he has that salsa beat. You can tell by how he.
Oh, you should see him when he drinks.
Or I can only imagine.
We might have seen him 1 or 2 times like that.
Well, we told 1 or 2 times here. So I told him to come down with the mirror, and he had the room, right? So I go in the room. So I don't want you to tell nobody. So I'm looking for the cameras, right? I'm saying, okay, this is a camera bubble. Where's the camera? There's a lot of lights.
Yes.
There's a lot. So what does he do? In comes Mr. Mirror Man, we call him. He lifts the tarp. He gets under there with his phone. And he takes a picture. So I said, he's the camera.
I have to find ours and we can take a picture. I know, Mara, I got the one of you guys, the crew. We had ours. I don't know where I put them. I wonder if it's in the box. I need to find the picture.
Do you see what he does with that picture after you take it? He cuts it up into different things. It was unbelievable.
It was a lot of fun. It was a great event. So thank you to SIS Properties for having us in New York Sounds. And thank you to Jen G from V-Card, because without Jen, none of us would have been there.
That's right.
And Marquita Brown blew it up at the end. And if you did not attend and you weren't there at the end, you need to head over. I think it's on your page.
It's on my page too. Yep.
To hear Marquita
singing Whitney Houston. That's very risky.
That's a hard song.
To sing a Whitney Houston song is very risky.
Did you hear Mom say, hit that note at the end?
Oh my God, she was crying. The mother was crying. And the thing that I felt bad about, she says, Freddie, this is for you.
Yep.
I said, my God, you couldn't have picked the hardest song.
That's what I said. And then when she told me the song, I said, are you sure?
That's a
She's like, yeah, because she kept denying that she can sing to me. I said, Freddie said you could sing. We're going to do it at the end. And she says, no, I can't sing. I said, I heard you could sing. We're going to do it. So then she goes, okay, I'll sing. I'm going to sing Whitney Houston. I said, for someone that can't sing,
and you know what she tells
you're going to pick Whitney Houston?
You know how long it's been since I tried that song? There's only one Whitney Houston. There will never be another with that pipes. Tough song. I said, are you sure you want to?
She did it. She did it well. Yeah.
She brought it. It was amazing. And it was for you.
Yeah, and she wanted to blame me in case it didn't come out right. But
you know what?
Great.
You inspire many, Freddie.
It was really great, and I pushed her until she did it, and that's how we ended the show, which I think was spectacular.
It was spectacular. It was a great event. So thank you to SIS Properties. If you have not been there, check out the boardwalk. It is on Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road. There are incredible restaurants, great vendors, Live Plastic Surgery and Rafina, and so many restaurants. You can eat your way as I did. And then you know what happened? I spilt my coffee, my second coffee, all over our placemat. So, you know, I don't cook. I really shouldn't do laundry either. So apparently
it wasn't your fault.
Being domesticated is not on my level of skill.
The washing machine went berserk.
So I washed it, our banner here, and it is now a tie-dye banner.
I thought that's what you were going for, a tie-dye look.
So a new one is on the way, as you saw.
I could have pulled that off if she hadn't said the story.
He said to me, he ordered a new table runner. Why? I said, you'll see, ours is now tie-dye. And that was about 3 rounds of bleach to get it to even look that good.
I can't believe you put it in bleach.
Well, it was black.
Okay.
Actually, it was purple.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I got to ask everybody in the studio audience, has anybody ever heard of the brand Woolite?
Yes.
Woolite. Woolite. You know what Woolite is?
Yes.
No. Okay. No. And there's one yes, one yes. Woolite. No, there's another one.
Millennials don't. Oh, although Emmett's a millennial, you know Woolite. I know Woolite.
Okay, Woolite, you take a little scoop of Woolite, you put this for like 30 minutes, you leave it alone, it will come out sparkling.
Really?
It's also the one, what is the other one that fizzles? OxyClean.
I used that, didn't work.
No, you gotta use it first.
Well, you want to really know what happened?
Yeah, I want to know what was blue. You put jeans?
No, the Black Tablecloth. I thought I would just do one.
I want to see what the Black Tablecloth looks like.
Actually, the Black Tablecloth, I think, looks okay. It's in the bag. I thought.
Is that white thing in the bag the Black Tablecloth?
Yeah, pretty much. I thought, what's going to run? It's black, it's rayon, it's spandex. It'll be good.
You're hilarious. I'm going to tell you.
That's exactly what happened. I washed it together.
You know why you're so funny?
Why?
Because you never know what you're going to say. You're as confused as everybody else.
This is true story, though.
True story.
Wait, true story.
Anyway,
yes.
We are bringing you, this segment of the show is brought to you by the Brooklyn Cafe TV Coffee. because we're going to be doing the Steve-O show today. Steve-O has plenty of guests on the air, VIP sound. He took us on a limo ride, which I'm going to tell you something. Hey, Mr. DJ Limos, I highly, highly recommend you not only use the limo service, you should take it to work every day is the way I think.
I think we should do that. You know what we're going to do?
like
We're going to take maybe Danielle, Flavio Studios, Hey Mr. DJ. We're going to do our promo reel, right? Where we come to work in the limo and we get out and then we have a regular day's work.
It's like I said, you never know what she's going to say. But anyway, welcome to the guys on set. Welcome to Mr. Steve-O. Hey, Mr. Limo. Now, let me ask you, I want to start about how you made these relationships. So make some intros.
Okay,
here.
so this is Flavio from Flavio Photography and Video. I know Flavio probably since I moved down here. I mean, we know each other many years. We just crossed each other's paths and stuff. But now we are joining forces as far as cross referring each other, and we're also going to start doing the expos together and stuff like that. And Miss Michelle Spears, who they know very well, will be working for Flavio to contact brides and stuff like that. So we are joining venture into with me and Flavio. And Nick coincidentally last week saw me driving past him on 95 and saw my sign for New York Sounds and called the phone number, and he says, look, I'm right behind you, and I'm a DJ and I have limos. I just want to know if there's any way we could so we set up a lunch at my house, and now we're doing business together.
I love that you do that because I drive around town and I take pictures and I send them to Freddie. And he goes, what are we going to do with this? I said, we're going to call them. And they get so buried in my pictures on my phone, I realized I haven't called them. One was for a family bank. One was for the Latin food truck. There's a lot. And he says, now what are you doing?
She sends me a picture.
And then I got these dirty look people go, why are you taking pictures, right? The driver looks at me like thinking I'm crazy. But that must be exactly why you wrap a car, right? Or put it on for the exposure.
She's taking a picture, and I get a picture of a guy looking at her camera, driving a truck. So I said, something you want to tell me?
And I said, that's the Latin food truck.
It's like they're kicking under the table yesterday. And on and on and on. That's a different story.
You know what happened yesterday?
No.
Okay, has your wife ever kicked you under the table?
Every night.
Any of you guys with a significant other? Right? And you
Do you
or say
guys have
something?
somebody who kicks you under the table because they're trying to tell you something?
All the time.
And do you ever say, what the hell are you trying to tell
Why
me?
are you kicking me under the table?
All the time.
Look at Flavio.
It's just like...
Fabio, get closer to your mic because they can't
I'm
hear you
sorry.
back there.
Hey, good morning, folks. How you doing? It's a pleasure to be here. Like my wife, I mean, I do anything wrong, she throw me under the bus. It's just like marriage life.
Your wife throws you under a
It's
bus.
like married
under
life.
the bus. You just go with the flow.
So yesterday we're at this show, and I kick him under the table. And he says to me, why are you kicking me under the table?
No, I said, ouch, that hurt is what I said.
Pretty much.
You got me right in the chin.
And I did it again, and I gave him a look, and he says, why are you kicking me under the table? I'm thinking, man,
If you look at
you
the
are so not well trained.
if you look at the shoes that Dawn was wearing yesterday, you'll understand my agony.
And then he looks at me and goes, oh.
Agony of the feet.
10 minutes later, now I know why you just kicked me under the table. 3 tries.
That was hilarious.
It was hilarious. He goes, then he got it.
All right, so you met these gentlemen.
Yep.
Now, that limo service, is that your cars? Are those,
That's actually my car.
do you have more than one car?
I
Do
have
you-
2 cars. I have
Two.
a Cadillac DeVille, and that's the Lincoln Town.
So that's the stretch, and the other one's a stretch also?
Yeah, the other one's a 6-seater.
A 6-seater.
Yeah, it's more private, one-on-one dates.
Do you ever heard of a limo that has like a hot tub in the back?
No, but I work on that.
You work on that.
Let me tell you, I used to drive limos in New York, and I had the one with the hot tub in the back.
Is it a lot of cleaning?
I didn't clean it. No, I didn't. The people who own the company cleaned it, but I drove it. And it's really unique. You can't have people in the hot tub when you're driving. You can't do that. It's against the law.
Well, no, that would be against the law. You would have to
Right.
stop.
You have to park it, and then you have the party in the back. And there was a jacuzzi tub in the back. It was the most outrageous thing in the world because I used to go to malls. And I used to hire friends of mine who put on bikinis. And I mean, I didn't have to solicit business. People were coming to me. And it was the craziest thing. So I'm thinking, because stretch limos are really unique. You know, they're long, they have music and everything else. And it's good for entertaining. I mean, we've talked about many different episodes for New York Sounds and what you do. And this is why I'm commenting that what you did yesterday was so, it's different. I mean, I've been around DJs, a lot of DJs in my life. but you have a different delivery. It's more of a northern New York style.
Yeah.
And people kept commenting me, man, I love this guy. I love this guy. I said, do you know him? No. I said, you don't know him, but you love him. But it's your style. It's the way you make people feel comfortable.
He's approachable, right? And the music was music for a Sunday afternoon and for the crowd.
DJ Furious was playing right on the money.
Because I heard DJ Furious when we were at New Year's at Corner Porch, and it was a totally different venue, different presentation, different music than he did yesterday.
You know, when you're in the business so long, you know, that's what stands us out from you know, these guys just coming out of the box. Is we've doing it so long, reading a crowd is so important. You got to know your audience, you know, and keeping them engaged is, you know, I love working with Furious because when it's just a one-man show, it's hard because I'm spinning and I'm trying to sit there and keep everyone engaged. But like for yesterday, where I had him, I knew I had nothing to worry about with the music. I didn't have to tell him anything. And my only focus was we're walking around with the mic, you know, so... and
so it was amazing. You did a phenomenal job.
How do you know what music to play?
It's just a vibe. You just actually, you know, it starts with the age group. It starts where you're at, you know, down south, obviously, is a little more Latin flavor, a little, you know, but it all depends on where you're at.
And who brought the dances? You?
I know the dancers for many years, yeah.
You brought those dancers?
Well, they contacted, what's her name? Marquita. Oh, my God, if she's watching. I didn't forget you, Marquita. She's like, you always forget me. But, yeah, I put them in contact, so I guess they worked out, so.
So it was fantastic, but it was reading the crowd, and that was a crowd. I mean, you had from
a very diverse
kids,
crowd, yeah.
Right? We had dogs. Did you do the dog, by the way, Mara? Did they call you?
No, she was too heavy for my
She was
apartment.
too heavy for your apartment. How big was she?
She has to be, or they have to be
Talk it to the microphone.
She doesn't have
That's
one.
why we gave you one. Yes, she does.
Oh.
And turn it on.
What
What's
number you
is
have?
that?
4.
4.
It should be on.
So let me get this right. Your dog that you wanted is too heavy for an apartment.
Yes.
How much does this dog weigh? 7,000 pounds?
40 pounds, and the limit is 35.
So how do they know?
Tell him.
So annoying.
Nobody knows that.
They don't come in
What
and
are they
weigh
gonna
the
do?
No,
dog.
they have to
They
talk
can do
to the
some
association.
exercise.
Run them a little
Really?
bit.
Wow.
I can't believe that
I
that's...
know, I'm really sad.
But you had all different demographics. You had right from the dogs. You had the clowns from Vocal Point, so they were an older demographic. And then you had the kids. You had cross demographics. So much fun, but you totally played to the crowd on a Sunday afternoon. It was such a great event.
Well, thank you for participating, Dawn. You were a big part of the show.
Yes, Genji and I did the conga.
She did the conga. She did the limo conga. Dawn actually took her shoes off at one point.
and
to do the...
I wanted to talk to you about this.
I
Took her
started the
shoes
trend
off,
then.
and you notice how everybody says, this lady in this short dress, take off her shoes, is gonna do this. Everybody was with the phone with the cameras, right? So what she do? She fakes and goes the other way.
You know, you got to do what you got to do.
You-
What do they say?
you
When
are
in Rome?
Hilarious.
Fake
Now-
it till you make it.
Fake
Now
it
the
till you
one
make
that
it.
won, which actually pretty good, she almost broke her neck,
Yeah.
but she was actually pretty good.
You know, when they put a $200 Skin Appeal gift card up for grabs,
Yeah.
Is that why you did it?
you try it.
Yeah.
Is that why you did
Yeah,
that?
that's why all the
Yeah.
ladies ran to it.
$200
$200.
from Skin Appeal?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Chanel would have been there too. She's shaking her head. She says, I would have been in limbo.
You would have been there?
Had shoes off, I would have been there.
You probably
Yeah.
would have ran through them.
$200 at Skin Appeal? You grab. I was there on Saturday.
Did you know this?
She doesn't know what Skin Appeal is.
Do you know what Skin Appeal is?
No.
Skin Appeal is just an amazing spa, and it happens to be in an SIS property on Powerline Road, just south of Glades.
Didn't we talk to them yesterday?
I
Wax
didn't see
on, wax off?
No, but actually one of the companies I think Ashley called Revivify. Revivify?
Yeah.
They're also on that property where they have the oxygen bar, so that's who we want to talk to.
Yes, you go there and you breathe.
You know, they helped me out in Vegas, though.
To breathe?
The oxygen bar?
The oxygen bar. There
Are
was
you
in
breathing?
my hotels. First of all, I couldn't believe Vegas. It was like 3 blow dryers was following me around the whole city. It was like 115 degrees.
I didn't say he did. I
I'm not
didn't
even
say
gonna ask
he
What?
what that means.
What?
3 blow dryers?
Yeah. It was hot.
Times hot.
The heat was just blowing on top of me.
I wasn't quite sure where he was going with
Not in my neck of the woods, but okay.
When he gets nervous,
Isn't this a PG show?
when Freddie gets nervous, he covers his coffee. What do you think? I'm going to throw something in it?
I'm just afraid that we may get something under.
Anyway, they had oxygen stations all around. I said, I never been to one. Let me go in there, whatever. And I was hooked. I was like, once a day, I was waking up, getting my Starbucks, and going right to the oxygen station.
Well, I think we're going to maybe be working with Vegas, so How you like that, Leiden?
Yes,
I
Vegas
think we may be working with
we may
Vegas.
be
That's going to
doing
be the
Vegas
most
in
Vegas
California.
thing. That'll be a lot of fun.
We'll call him this week.
We're going to say, hey, Mr. DJ, we need a limo ride out to Vegas. Can you imagine how fun that would be?
I don't think he's going to go that far.
We see Rocco pulls up because we're at the Heart of Delray Gallery. If you saw some of our posting, you saw us leaving Studio A outside of the Heart of Delray Gallery. And Rocco, one of the mobile artists, pulls up. He says, Freddie,
What a way to go to
what
work.
a way to go to work. Because I got to tell you, you thought people were jealous before. You get out of that limo
It's not my limo.
well, it's not your limo, but you got 8 beautiful women coming out of the limo with you.
Yes, all the
And
producers
Steve-O.
come out.
You guys have it pretty
And
well
Steve-O.
off. And Steve-O. You know, you guys pretty good odds for the two
Well,
of you.
and she means not a woman. Still a beautiful man, but not a woman.
Well, you and Steve-O and 8 beautiful women, not too bad.
It's funny
not
because-
too shabby.
Not a bad Monday.
Yesterday, Soprano's boyfriend showed up with his gangsters
Oh my
coming out
gosh.
of a black car.
I would love to
And-
put you all together on a show.
And you were there, and,
Yeah.
and Merrin
Called
Marilu
the
was there.
knockoff.
I was telling her, I
Sopranos.
put him on the spot because I stood up. I'm like, hey, come and sit down to my. I don't do that. Oh, you're doing
He
it today?
came.
Come on, let's. And he
He
came,
said-
and
you
all of a sudden
imagine?
he just.
And we had the Boca Sopranos on the set. It was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, it would be such a funny show with you and Jay and all those guys that piled out of his car. It would be hilarious. I'm telling you, we can add Dan in
His
also,
one friend's
and you'd have a
actually
great
from
time.
Brooklyn.
The limo?
I got magazines.
You got magazines.
Where we going?
You missed the limo ride.
You missed the limo ride.
Oh, you went on limo?
We went on a
Hey,
limo
Mr.
ride.
DJ
Did you see the
Limos.
limo outside?
How can you miss it? Yeah.
It's Nick. Nick, meet Dan.
All right, how you doing?
Hey Dan, how you doing?
He's taking a limo. We're taking a limo ride to his plane. We're flying to Tahiti and back.
Really?
That's what the whole gig is about. But we had to come.
Michelle,
to the
you in?
Look at Michelle.
Michelle's like, I'm in.
He runs this place.
Excellent. All right, so let's get some info. How do you rent limos? What's the phone number?
My phone number is 561. I got two different numbers. 561-507-4376. That's my direct cell.
Okay.
The business number is 305-330-0208.
Now you drive anywhere in Florida or
Yeah,
just in the
West Palm Beach, Miami, Boca.
But if somebody wanted to take a ride out with a Tampa, would you make the run?
Yeah, I'll meet the run.
I had the Atlantic City run. That's why.
Let me ask you a question. It's school board approved, which means, I mean, I know what it means, but
Yeah, I do DJing as well.
Oh, okay.
So I do school board events, proms, homecoming.
You have it like all covered. You got a guy who has a car, jumps out and becomes super DJ man.
and for the 6 passenger, here's what I'm thinking.
And here it comes.
I went to see On Your Feet
And here we go.
Saturday night at Kravitz Center, the Gloria Estefan show. Beyond fabulous. If you have time to go see it, go see it. Fabulous night. Well, you get there, right? I don't know how many people squeeze into Kravitz Center. You get there on time, and you're on the roof of the garage. And then you got to leave. So you have this great night, and you're sitting in a parking garage, not moving. Not even like working your way down, not moving for 30 minutes. So I said to my husband, next time, we should get a car, right?
A limo.
So, well, I wasn't thinking limo, but now I'm thinking, heck, why not? If you're going to spend that kind of money to enjoy your night, right?
What kind of car are you going to get, Dawn?
Oh, who knows?
Because you get a car, it's
Well,
going to be
I
the
was
same thing
thinking-
getting a car. You're going to be sitting
Well,
there.
no, I was
still.
thinking, you know, the services Uber, Lyft that pick you up, right?
Or you're going to take a cab.
But now I'm thinking, if you're going to have that kind of night, why not just hire, hey, Mr. DJ, get a limo, go with some friends, you split it, and then you don't have to sit in the parking garage, and you have a really nice night
So
going up
when
and
you
coming
go-
back. Going
Hey,
up and
what
coming back.
happened to the tablecloth?
Are you serious?
Did you take it off of here? Oh my goodness gracious.
It
That's
got
what's
washed.
missing. I'm wondering what the hell is missing. Okay, so let me get this right.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're
It's
scary.
been missing since Saturday.
Well, I wasn't here Saturday.
You came here Saturday and picked
But
up
it's
coffee.
missing. I'm like, you know, something. I feel naked. So you've gone to plays, right? And concerts.
Yep.
Do you drive to these things?
No.
You take a limo.
Well, especially when I was up north. I don't really go much down here, but in New York, yeah, you
So
got
my
to.
question is, what for the 6 passenger limo? What's a typical night cost?
Typical night for a local, it's 50 to 60, depending on what area.
50 to 60 an hour?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then the bigger limo is 85 to 95.
So I don't need a bigger one. The 6 passenger, I guess you could take to go to this.
Go up to West Palm, right?
Now, what is the hours when you rent the limo? Is it a 4-hour
It's
window?
a
What's the
4-hour
number?
minimum.
So if I'm going to see a show for 2 hours, 1 hour up, 1 hour down, it's probably going to be 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah, I'll sit and wait.
Well, I hope so. Where's the limo? He left. We a half hour late.
But I'm thinking some friends of ours want to go out in a couple weeks, so there's 6 of us. They want to go up to some party up in Wellington at the Polo Grounds, and then they want to go out for dinner. And here you are from Boca going up and traveling all around, right? We all live in the same area. It'd be a whole lot easier to call you, split the price, and just...
You're going to split the price? If you're bringing a limo, you got to treat the price. Said, sorry, Chuck, just tell
Why?
you.
It's a whole business expense. I got 2 attorneys going with me and a doctor. You know what? I'm just a media personality.
will you drive down to the Keys?
I would drive down to
Elenda. There you go. That way
Right?
nobody
Why
got to
not?
drive.
Exactly. It's a
You
beautiful
drive
thing.
down and you drive up.
And then it
It's
becomes,
gonna be more than 4 hours.
But then it can become a business expense because you're marketing, you're socializing. It's like
Mira qué
golfing.
cosa.
Why not? Am I
Qué
right?
cosa.
Why not?
That's
It's
what
like,
it is. It's a business expense. So
For
whenever I
the
use...
Panthers game.
That's right.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go. We got to have a limo because it's a business expense.
Great.
Whatever happened to having fun?
Well, it's fun, but then for the government, it becomes a business expense. It is. Think about
Okay,
it.
excuse
if you
me.
take a client with you,
All right, cut her off. Okay, excuse me. Let me ask you. So you get 4-hour window, right?
Yes, sir.
And it's $50 an hour. Is that the way it works?
50 to 60 an hour for the smaller limo.
plus the
Right.
tip.
Yeah, plus
right?
a tip.
Well,
You got to tip. I got to make sure everyone knows
But-
you got to tip them.
But West Palm Beach is going to be 50 an hour. Outside of West Palm is 60.
okay.
For the
What's
big,
the Keys?
that would be 60 an hour for the smaller limo.
That's still
How many
working.
hours is it going to take you to get down there?
2 hours.
Where in the Keys you're going?
Way south. I'm
Keep
going
going.
down to where Castro used to live.
Key
Casi
West?
there no more.
It's about 5 hours.
It is?
No, yeah.
Key West?
Oh no.
Key West from
And I'm
here?
a safe driver, so it's going to be about 5 hours.
Is it?
3, 4 hours.
It takes 3 hours for me to get to Key Largo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes
And that's
me
the
3
first
hours
key.
too.
The limo
And that's the
takes
fir-
more time. It goes slow.
Key
You mean
West?
to tell me that from here to Key West
Oh.
takes more time than from here to Tampa?
Can I tell you? Sorry, Key West.
Really?
It's not worth it.
It takes me 3.5 hours to get
You
to
can go to
Tampa.
Delray Beach and get the same experience and save yourself 5
Totally
hours
agree.
of drive time. Am I right?
Okay.
Totally agree.
Okay, but what she doesn't understand is that I have friends that just brought their boat into Key West, and I gotta go see them.
Good luck
The
with
boat
that.
is down there.
Key
The boat
West
was.
from this exact location,
Uh-huh.
4 hours and 13 minutes.
How far is it from here to Tampa? This is amazing.
Probably about the same.
Probably, but yeah.
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 Really?
Yeah. I think you may want to rethink that.
Nah, I mean, listen, I don't
3
care.
hours and 29 minutes.
It's less time.
Told
I'll
you.
be damned.
Key West is far. And if you get stuck on that 7-mile bridge in traffic,
I was just going to say,
I'm just
that
saying.
bridge, you ever been down there?
That's why you
Yeah.
gotta go to marathon.
Okay, think about the
Yeah.
Brooklyn Bridge with one lane.
But you gotta. It's when you go. You gotta pick your right time. Don't go at night because
Yeah.
oh my god.
No, in my head, like when I first moved down here, you know, we drove in New York, but not like this. But when I first went on that bridge and Alligator Alley, in my head, all I'm worried about is if I break down, I wouldn't even know to begin where to tell everybody where I'm at. I'm on this long bridge, don't know where I am,
you have no idea. You just keep going.
and then I'm holding up one lane bridge.
Yeah.
You know, the traffic is just done.
How long ago was the first time you went? You still remember this? It must have been a while.
No, I only went to Key West for the first time 2 years ago.
Really?
I did a wedding down there, yeah.
I went.
It's far.
I went from here to Naples for a company, closed the deal, and then they sent me to Key West. So I didn't know. I was from the Bronx. The hell do I know? I was here like a couple of days.
Right.
I called my boss and I said, "Yo, where'd you send me to Africa? I mean, this is where am I going?" He says, "Just keep going." I get there at 7 o'clock at night. Right? I'm exhausted now. I did the deal and I closed it. He says, "Listen, stay at the hotel. It's on us." But my goodness gracious, I rode from here to Naples, from Naples to Key West.
And
I
what's
should take
worse
a flight.
is when you get down to Miami, you had to take US 1 from the end of 95 all the way. And that's even
I
worse
used
than
to
the
love
7-mile
that.
bridge.
I used to love that.
The
trip.
traffic?
I love it. Not the traffic. When that time do you leave? You got to leave early in the morning. You can't leave at night. First of all, you don't want to leave at night anyway. You can't see nothing. You want to go early in the morning when there is nobody but the seagulls.
So, hey, Mr. DJ, $60 an hour.
We're going to talk. Now, listen. There are people writing in. I
Yeah.
want you to check what they're writing.
Troy's
This
hilarious.
only happens when you're on the
Ashley,
set.
here's a question for you. Troy wants to know if they have coconut oxygen pina colada, chocolate
Oxygen pie.
Oxygen.
Yeah.
at the Oxygen Bar at Revivify.
Yes.
So when you talk to them,
Yeah.
you can ask
She's
if
like,
they've got
yeah.
chocolate, coconut, pina colada, pie flavor, oxygen.
I know they have a gazillion different
So Troy, the answer is probably yes.
Yes.
What other questions you got going
Michelle
there,
Cachin. I love singing. I just have severe stage fright. Well, that ain't gonna help you, honey. I have a really amazing coach though that's trying to help me. Her name is Laura Lee. She just also released her new song January 11th. She has helped me in so many ways. So Michelle, I'm gonna make you a deal. You bring your coach, and the two of you will sing on the set. And the reason I'm bringing this up, because I'm glad you're here, is that when we did the event on Friday night, somebody who has known Dawn for about 200 years is in the promotion business, and he does promotions in stadiums. So we spoke to him about taking people who are coming out of the shoot, like your daughter, and learning how to do this. And we want to do a concert.
Called The Unsigned.
Yes, because I don't say the right thing. It's called The Unsigned.
Yeah.
It's The Unsigned concert, and we're going to put New York Sounds and
Christina.
Brooklyn Cafe. We'll put
Yeah.
Christina.
Yeah, I texted Christina about.
So I want to, we're supposed to gear up to talk to them. We'll do some limos there. We'll do photography. We'll do some videos. We'll do the whole 9 yards. But we want to do it at a stadium. I don't want to do it in a movie theater.
Right. Well, now we got to hook up with BB&T because the event you got going on, what, March
March
23rd?
23rd.
Yeah, but I got to sell those tickets to go see the hockey. This thing is, the venue is about singing and entertainment and comedy. And we do some music with comedy, and we're going to mix it up a little bit. But I'm glad you're here because I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that.
Whole separate thing. Jaja, let's go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk more with New York Sounds. We've got Flavio Photography and Video, and we've got Danielle Boujon. So he asked who did my makeup, and I said, I'm going to hire Danielle next time because apparently I need some help with my makeup job. Just saying. Give us a call, 888-994-4995, and we will be right back. If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800. Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The Airbiotic system distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. Airbiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, colds, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticszone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticszone.com.
tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a cruise planner's travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe on Mayhem Monday. How do you like that?
Everybody's laughing because they're looking at the Jamaica hut. And us Puerto Ricans, we're going to put 20 people in a hut. And then maybe we can squeeze it in. It's like the clown car yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, you don't need a table, you need a car. Well, there's not enough of us for our car. I mean, the car was big.
The clowns were hilarious yesterday, weren't they?
Yes. She kept putting her nose on the mic. I wasn't too comfortable with her.
We have to see if there's any cards left because I spilled my coffee all over the cards, which is
wait,
why
excuse me,
you all need the V card.
Put this over here. Yes. And this segment of the show is brought to you by the V card.
The V card. All you have to do is go to your phone, and I have my little diagram here.
I was saying, where is it?
I have my diagram. Go to your text message, create a new text, and type in 80800. And in the message, you've got some choices to get our card. Type in CAFE, C-A-F-E. You'll get our V card, and then you can download your free V card from it. And to reach Steve-O, text 80800 and NYS instead of cafe for New York sounds, and you will get all of Steve-O's information. I feel like Vanna White. How do you like that?
Yeah, spin the card.
You like that? On the V card. And Jen G is just an incredible contact, and I know she's one of the sponsors at Flying for Hope,
yes,
which the gala is on February 16th at PGA National Resort and Spa, and they also on the 14th are having a golf tournament. Do any of you guys golf?
Negative.
No. I can try.
You can try.
Now, you're a basketball coach. You should golf.
Anything that dealing with a ball, I can do a little something.
Me too. I can throw it. I can hit it. I can throw it at Steve-O. I just can't put it in the
I would love to be a part of that event.
Oh, excellent.
We'll get you the information. Ashley will get you the information.
You
and
got a client. Talk to him about the event after the show.
Flying for Hope, their sixth annual charity golf scramble. So that is on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
You know, when I rewatch the show, I realized I do this backwards. If I just picked it up in this hand, I wouldn't have to flip my hand around. So
but your wand is in that hand.
I look at it this way.
It is amazing some of the things you learn on this show.
Don't ever rewatch yourself on air is all I can say. You learn a lot of things.
All right. Now, Steve-O has another guest that he brought, Flavio.
Mr. Flavio.
And you've known him forever. Mm-hmm. And tell me what your specialty is.
Weddings, bar mitzvahs, corporate events, family portraits. That's what we specialize.
So you're doing pictures, video, both?
We're doing photography, video. We do have Steve as a DJ. That's what we pretty much do.
West Palm Beach or Miami or anywhere?
Everywhere. We do.
How long you been doing it?
I've been doing weddings for 20 years. I studied photography in New York, 1998.
What part of New York?
Manhattan. I used to live in Long Island, Westbury. Moved down here 2006. I have my own business. The studio's in Deerfield Beach. Great, nice offs.
Now let me tell you, one of the things, because when we do video, one of the things, the reason I don't do weddings is because if you miss that shot, you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. You know, when that kiss happens or that flower flies or that dress rips and you miss that shot, man, people become unmerciful.
The bride's gonna hunt you.
Hunt you?
She's gonna kill you.
You got to have a cage with you so they can keep the villagers away. So especially in Florida, because something always happens in Florida, always, at every event. But mitzvah, they dropped the book.
Well, you know what's funny? I worked for a company, First Class Sounds. They're no longer here. But when I first moved down, do you remember First Class Sounds?
Yes.
Dave Splendorio?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, his video guy. Every December we'd have a holiday party, right? And what the video guy would do is he would make a video of all the mishaps throughout the year. You know, dress
That's
slips,
hilarious.
grandma falling, doing the electric slide, stuff like that. And at the holiday party, we'd watch an hour full of footage of all the mishaps. Oh, it was great.
Mara, we should do
It
that.
was great. It's like the blooper reel. The
Mara
blooper reel.
wanted to do that for us, do a music video, a blooper reel. We
Yeah,
should
but
do
that
a
was
blooper
wild.
reel.
I can't. Mara scares me. Mara does stuff. She catches you, you know, picking your ear, scratching your head, scratching your butt. I mean, she just,
Hashtags it all.
and then she puts it out there. You know, you're going to get me shot one day. And then if you bet her that the Eagles are going to lose, she's on the prowl. And the way that team lost yesterday.
No, she's probably not happy today.
No,
She's good today?
I'm happy
You good?
how it went out.
You know something? They, you know, congratulations. They got far. I didn't think they were going to get that far. You know, Foles is a free agent.
I know.
So he's going to leave to start on another team.
Yes, Freddie, it was very dramatic yesterday. Wanting to be reminded.
And it's funny because she texts me, now the Eagles are going to win on this drive. And they started, right? And the ball goes to the guy's hand, game over.
That
I said,
one miss.
And that's all
I'm
it
not
is.
blaming him, but if Jeffrey caught it, like, it would have been game. The Eagles
Come on, that kid was crying.
Did you see the
Oh,
post
no.
interview? I was just going to say he
I
was a
felt so
mess
hard.
for
He's
the
a
post
mess.
interview.
Now, in the 80s, it was an Angels, a California, it was called the California Angels at the time before they went to Texas. It was a gentleman, Downey, who walked the guy, and they were ready to go to the World Series. And the next pitch, the guy hit a 2-run home, and they lost. You know, that guy killed himself over the effects of this game. Now, we seen a punter, the kicker, who blew it for the Chicago Bears. That kid was devastated. That kid, you seen the shrink.
those fans.
But the Eagles, you know, it's like New Yorkers. It's like the Giants and the Jets. I mean,
Yeah.
you get beat up a little bit.
You know, if
you
they just
brush it
watch
off.
us, you don't have to worry about any violence. I'm just saying, like yesterday,
She says that because somebody,
other than me tripping and the limbo might be as bad as it would get.
the fan club of this one will say, we'd rather watch you guys than the
Football.
It wasn't
game.
Dawn, it was you guys.
No,
it didn't
no,
say
no.
Dawn.
I saw who wrote it. That's okay.
Who wrote-
I saw who
Oh,
wrote
I
it. It's your
didn't.
fan club. But the bottom line here is that they were taping it. But anyway,
It was
all right.
taped.
So that's the problem that I have with what you do professionally, because if you miss that shot, now you've been around a while, right? New York and all, so you must be okay. You must like capture all the shots.
Yeah. Basically, when we sit down with the bride, we like to say we're gonna plan to not fail. Okay.
That's what you tell the
So,
bride.
all the time. We
Got
plan.
Bridezilla, and you
Mike's
speak
got
to her that
Bridezilla.
calmly.
Plan to not fail.
Yeah, and she says, "I'm sorry. What planet are you
I
from?"
like
Yeah,
that.
we go into details in every event. We customize in all aspect. We tell the bride, listen, if you have pictures from Instagram you wanna share with us, for us to copy or redo those pictures, yeah, we're open to do. Because I have a lot of stuff in my mind. When I'm behind the cameras,
It's a whole different business.
Oh, different business. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, one of the nice things is we have the Brooklyn Cafe photographer here, and she does, what's the word with the B?
Boudoir?
Yeah, that.
Boudoir.
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 Yeah.
Boudoir.
And she does boudoir, which sort of changes
Boudoir is.
Boudoir,
sexy
yes.
lingerie.
Not armoire.
Got you. Not
Not
armoire.
Not armoire.
Which he's
Boudoir.
been known to sell furniture
Yes,
that way.
Mirror Man. Armoire.
He's been known to sell weddings and stuff with an armoire. This guy's amazing. I'm gonna put an armoire on your back.
Ambiance, armoire,
Instead of,
boudoir.
I sold a package and I was describing the uplighting. So instead of using the ambience, I said armoire. I said it changes the whole armoire of the room.
It's amazing you read it like obvious. You almost didn't have it. You almost didn't have it.
He's got Mirror Man in
It's
his head
amazing.
going.
Yada yada. You see, in my
Now when I talk to the brides, I say it changes the whole feel of the room.
there you go.
Oh,
In my world, Dawn finishes the sentence because I'm never gonna remember that word either.
Steve-O knows
But
that.
I sold the armoire.
He sold the armoire. It's a nice piece of furniture, too.
Your wife said, "Why is that guy taking the armoire?" That's hilarious.
But Danielle does boudoir photography.
Now I gotta tell you, if you go to her website, it's like
gosh.
Victoria's Secret.
yes, it is.
Holy smokes! Now that's a whole different. Do you do weddings too? Her mic isn't on.
Make sure the light's on.
Say it again.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I do it small, very small, like private, small, like 20 people. Yeah.
Now, do you do that? What's it called? Boudoir.
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 I'm gonna murder
Sexy?
this word. Sexy.
Bedroom.
Okay, take it easy. Do you do that for couples that are going to get married, or just for anybody?
For anybody.
Because I like the idea if you're getting married, that's like a nice gift to give your.
Well, it's a good
significant
tag on because the last expo we just did, at the Holiday Inn, and we're doing one February 24th. And I'll get you the details. We're going to be at the Secret Gardens of Miami.
Yeah, that's right.
But a lot of boudoir, right?
Boudoir.
Right?
Yeah, right, buddy.
A lot of boudoir. No, but a lot of boudoir booths come in and advertise because they do get a lot of brides that want to give it to their groom as a gift before
And
the
I would
wedding.
think certainly in Miami that the Latina ladies are much more open to doing it than the Boca ladies.
Why?
I think culturally they're just more comfortable with their bodies.
Well, we got to be talk because my wife actually wants to do. She did one when we first started dating.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a pleasure.
That was the sealed deal.
And
for me.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah, I do have a couple calendars, that I'm doing for Valentine's.
Now
We
people.
should do a Brooklyn Cafe 2019 calendar. Not boudoir, just a calendar.
I was gonna say, where is this going?
Very specific.
It's kind of scary. I have like a lump in my throat here.
You should have seen your
I never
face.
know what the hell she's
Chanel,
gonna say.
Chanel,
We'll put Freddie in a robe like Hugh Hefner.
Are you with a pipe?
That's where he goes, she's crazy.
Gotta hold her.
Michael. You see, now I had a question. I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Do people go to your studio to do this? Because, there's a lot of stuff going on. You got to feel comfortable to do this.
Yes, but I do mostly at hotels, hotel rooms.
So in the hotel. Now, you have pregnant women as well.
Yes, a lot.
I was amazed because it's the way you do it. And she took my picture, right? And she cleaned me all up. So I said, who the hell is that? So I had to call my sons. I said, do you know who this is? He said, looks like you. I mean, it's amazing some of the work you do with pregnant women and for couples. And you had some men. I saw that you were doing some things with men as well.
Yeah, I do portrait in general. Yeah.
It's a skill set.
Yeah.
So how do people find you? Is what
On
they're asking.
Facebook, Danielle Boujan.
Danielle
Instagram,
Boujan.
Same thing, yeah.
Now, we have to do something about your last name.
I love her last name. It's very sexy.
How am I going to remember Danielle Boujan?
Boujan.
I can't even spell jam.
It's just like this sexiness of boudoir with Boujan.
What's the name of the company?
Boudoir by Boujan. How do you like that, Danielle? Boudoir by Boujan.
Forget about it. That's too complicated.
She likes that. Boudoir by Boujan.
What about
you just can't say
B&B?
it.
But people like me and
That's
Freddie
a
will
bed and
never
breakfast.
find her.
Never. What about B&B photos? Or you have a phone number?
Yeah, 561-305-2241.
We got to come up with a tagline to make it easier. Dawn, you see, your brain works at that level. Me and this guy, we're at a lower level. We can't remember ambiance.
Mirror Man's hysterical right now on Facebook, by the way. He's just dying laughing.
Mirror Man, I don't know what you're doing watching because you're so busy.
Because you're not
you can't
here.
be here today. You're so busy.
But I think for Valentine's Day, that would be a great offering, right? You've got some specials?
Yes,
She does now.
Yeah, she did right now, about 30 seconds ago.
Why not, right? It's time to do it for Valentine's Day. You can renew your vows. You can call Paul. Call Paul. He can help you renew your vows, book your second honeymoon, get the sexy boudoir photography. Why not? Put it all together for Valentine's
It's funny because
Day.
my son is going to use flowers.
Blossom Moments Floral.
Yes, for the flowers. And then there's somebody else that he's using for us. And then now he can get that done. I said, you should get that done for your wife or have her do it for you. He says, you don't gotta go anywhere. You just come to the cafe, you get everything done. I says, you can have a DJ. Right. So he didn't make it yesterday because he was covering Paul's piece and he wanted to come down. So you know what he tells me? Where were you in 18th Street? I said, in the parking lot. Yeah, but that's hard to find. I said, you're gonna probably end up running me over. No, he didn't try.
No, you couldn't miss us.
So give me that number again.
561-305-2241.
Amazing work you do. I'm just, it's amazing how you are able to put stuff together, whether you're pregnant, not pregnant, and you have like a softness to it, and you make it very, very high class. Yeah, Flavio, it's amazing that photography, there's a picture that was worth $1 million of an NFL player catching a touchdown, and his toes were right inbound. It was the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I remember that.
The photographer, if everybody in the stadium was right at the goal line and he took the only picture of that guy stretched out and caught the ball. You remember this?
Right place at the right time.
$1 million they gave him on the spot, cash check, boom, boom, boom.
Right place at the right time, right? It's all about timing.
And also he has the right settings at the camera.
That's
It's
another
crucial,
thing,
important.
right?
You need to
You
know
gotta
your
freeze
camera.
it.
How you freeze a movement if you don't have a flash.
You got to be ready.
And using natural lighting. And also this kind of lighting who has a temperature of 5600 Kelvin temperature.
Jesus Christ, this guy's like an encyclopedia.
That's why I've got a fan under my table.
Well, that's why I went to school in New York for 4 years.
I can see that.
You know what I'm
School
saying?
went to you too.
It's got a
It's
heat of what?
important. You have
56 what? It's hot.
56 Kelvin temperature.
Kelvin temperature.
We have to lower the temperature.
That's why I got a fan down here.
Now he said that, I'm going to get hot now.
Now I'm sweating. I'm dying in here. Now the funny thing is, I did a little photography in high school. They gave me a black and white Canon, and I'm watching a football game, and the guy kicked it, and I'm watching the ball, and it hit me right in the face. That was the end of my photography dealing, and never want to do that no more.
You're too much.
No more.
How can people find you, Flavio?
We are located in Deerfield Beach, 1613 Southeast 3rd Court, Deerfield Beach.
And your phone number?
561-929-9919.
Steve, you're like a one-stop shop.
Yes.
I'm trying to build that team there.
Or people can call you or text you, right? Get your V card, and Steve
Yeah.
will get you in touch with limos. He'll get you
Anybody.
in touch with, hey, Mr. DJ, photography,
There ain't
music,
too many things
mirror
he
man,
can't get.
Yeah.
boudoir photography. You can get him. He can get you in touch with Danielle Blujon.
Yeah,
of course,
now
you
we
can always
got
give us a call.
boudoir.
Wow.
For your wife. That would be a great
That's a
great
sexy-
Valentine's Day gift, right?
That's right. You too can be Victoria's Secrets if you call.
And if you need flowers for the event, you can contact Blossom Moments Flower. We got a lot here.
You could do a set with the flowers. Now that is sexy. That is really sexy. Do you do that?
Petals,
Yeah. That is really with the petals.
Yeah.
I'm thinking flowers, you're talking petals.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes.
Remember
Yes,
we ate
Jojo,
them?
we are here live at the gallery. We took a limo ride, but we are here. She's down here. Come on down. Don't ask me. You know where we are.
Remember we ate the roses last time
No, you ate them.
when Lorna came on.
No, you ate them. I don't eat roses.
The Fook book.
Yes, she says you can eat roses.
They were
Oh,
delicious.
have you ever met
chewy.
the Fook lady?
Oh.
F-O-O-K, the Fook?
Yes. We had an interesting set when she was on.
She was on the other day. She's hilarious. She was on with JoJo last week. Holy smokes. Took it to a whole nother level.
She has a restaurant up north in...
Melbourne Beach.
Is it Melbourne? I thought it was Jupiter.
I mean, this one up here, Anchor Inn.
No. Fook lady has a restaurant.
Oh,
It's not
yes.
open.
Yes, she does.
And we were talking about doing
A grand opening.
a block party.
Old school.
Now, listen, yesterday when I saw you out there, man, I said, I bet you nobody knows. Yeah, anybody here know what a block party is? Block party. Block party.
Like Jenny from the block?
Block party. Oh, you know what that is, but you don't know what woolite is. Holy smoke. A block party. A block party in New York was you got together with your neighbors.
They shut down the block.
And you take a couple of dollars out of your pocket. You tell the cops, here. So they shut down the block. And everything goes. Food. Everybody brings out food. You have music. If you have a professional that does music, you do that. You have bouncy house. You're playing stickball. You're playing all sorts of stuff. That's what that reminded me of yesterday. And I was thinking we should have done something for the March 23 piece out there in the parking lot. Maybe had a hockey game with roller hockey or something with a sock.
We'll have to, we've got some time between now and then, so we need to do another event.
We need to do something. But that's what it reminded me of. New York City block party, man. I'm going to tell you, they were the best.
Oh, we had the best. We had the best. The only other thing we did since I moved down here that was very similar was a whole group of all my friends. Now, mind you, 90% of them are DJs and entertainers. We took our wives and we rented this hotel down on the beach during the airplane show.
Yeah.
Okay. It was right on the beach and it had 14 rooms. And we had 13 of them.
Holy
And in the middle of the rooms, there was a pool. So it was like Melrose Place. It was like wild. And we stayed there the whole weekend, Thursday to Monday.
Watching the planes?
We didn't watch the planes.
Watch planes.
Far from that.
You
But
guys are watching the planes?
Sure, yeah.
the owner of the hotel allowed us to hook up equipment. So we had all the DJ equipment hooked
So you
up.
did a pool party?
We had a projector screen that was showing stuff.
Really?
We had live boxing matches that we were fighting each other with beer in between the rounds. It was crazy. But the hotel got so much exposure. She asked us to come back
And do it
the
every
next
week?
year, and we didn't pay a dime.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, they actually just let us stay there the whole weekend because people were trying to look in to see what was going on because they heard us on the mics and they heard a whole bunch of commotion going on, but they were like, what's going on in there? and it was great. We were right on the beach. It was an awesome time.
So we should have had a pool there yesterday.
We needed a pool.
In Florida, you need a pool.
My God, it was hot. Was it hot yesterday? Whew, it was smoking. We should have put a pool out there and do what is it? Water polo? What's it called when you play?
Marco Polo.
Marco?
No,
Marco
Marco Polo. Then with the ball.
Marco
Polo.
Polo. Ever play that?
That's right, yeah.
Then with the ball. What's the name of the game with the ball?
Polo. Water polo.
Water polo. Yeah.
Ever play Marco Polo? Where you close your eyes?
I did that. I got lost. Everybody left. Everybody ran out of the pool, left me alone. You're supposed to close your eyes and say, where'd everybody go? There was nobody there.
Yeah, so one of those games. Steve, where can we find you? And then we'll ask everybody else.
nysoundsevents.com, 561-503-6570, or my V card, which is 80800-NYS.
And you can call Steve-O if you want to hook up your appointment here today. We're going to give you the phone number to the radio station because we're going to be doing that in 4 minutes. 888-565-1470. I love it when people call and they start doing
booking Steve-O. Have you booked anything today?
I'm getting text messages
He's always
saying that
busy.
someone called in and they said not now.
And Nick, how can we find you?
They called in. They called the radio station. No, the phone number to call the studio is 888-904-4995. But if you wait another 5 minutes, the person that call in again.
Back the radio station.
We'll put it on the radio station.
Nick, how do they find Hey Mr. DJ?
You can reach me at my personal cell, 561-507-4376. Or you can reach me on the business line, which is my office, 305-330-0208.
Now, do you have Hey Mr. DJ playing in your limo when you pick people up?
Sometime.
I can imagine. I can imagine. That's what
I would. Yeah, I would absolutely.
That's
On repeat.
And
I would
Flavio?
drive them crazy.
Flavio, how do we find you?
561-929-9919.
And Danielle for your boudoir photography.
561-305-2241.
Boudoir by Buljan.
We have to change that, though.
I think that's so sexy.
I need something short, like Sexy You. Or
No, and on a serious note, I think it would be, because I wouldn't even know how to spell it, to be honest with you.
Freddie doesn't either.
Guys who are looking to, like I would Google sexy pics or something like that.
SEO, Mara. What does she need? She'll think about it. All right,
Mara,
stay
I
tuned.
just got told you look like Megan Trainor.
You kind of do, actually.
Now that they said that, absolutely.
Absolutely,
Who's
right?
Megan Trainor?
She's a singer.
She's a singer.
I know what she looks like.
boyfriend's in love with her, so.
There you go. That would be the reason why.
Ah, that all works out.
Keep that blonde
Black
hair.
magic.
See that? Blondes do have more fun.
You should have seen it yesterday. She looked like Megan saying.
Working hard. All right, stay tuned. We'll be back in 2 and 2, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. And the number to call to reach Steve-O will be 888-565-1470. And we'll be right back.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
W280DU Boca Raton and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is write it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. how to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
People who frequently consume green leafy vegetables tend to have better memories as they age. Green leafy vegetables, they're good for your brain and memory, and also your heart. And getting your greens has never been easier with Smart Serve from Invite Health. Every serving supplies 14 kale leaves, 4 spinach leaves, and a broccoli floret. All farm fresh green leafy vegetables. Smart Serve is organic, non-GMO, sustainable, and vegan. It's never been sprayed with anything. If you don't have time to go from the farm to the table, Smart Serve is from the farm to the capsule. Take advantage of this special offer from Invite Health. Buy 1 bottle of Smart Serve for $19.95 risk-free. Double up and get free shipping. The regular retail is $52.95. For Smart Serve, call 800-463-7575. That's 800-463-7575. You can also visit an Invite Health location or go to invitehealth.com. Invite Health, the luxury brand of vitamins.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis, and all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
Go to your app store and download the WNN app on your Android or iPhone. And never miss a Talk 1470 minute.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power. A platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions. A voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Are you benefiting from your cup of solitude in the morning? Don't worry, be happy with One Mean Bean CBD coffee in your cup. One Mean Bean is a one-of-a-kind organic CBD-infused coffee available in K-cups with a variety of specialty roasts derived from 19 different countries, many distinct flavors, and now Kentucky bourbon made proudly in Lexington, Kentucky. Your coffee bean dream doesn't stop there. No, with edibles, tropical formulations, and chocolate-covered coffee beans, to name a few. All products are made with only the highest quality CBD gold-pressed oils for maximum health benefits. So live your dream with One Mean Bean and CBD today and fight inflammation, reduce anxiety, and feel your best self. Find us at onemeanbean.com to place your order. For wholesale orders, please contact us at 844-441-4CBD. 100% money back guarantee within the first month if you are not completely satisfied. Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. You know, I knew you were going to play that.
That song is in honor of Steve-O.
Steve-O, welcome to the...
Gloria Estefan.
Estefan.
I have never... Is it Estefan or Estefan?
Who knows? Gloria is Gloria.
I thought between the show and our conga line yesterday, it was quite appropriate.
I'm going to tell you something. That conga line was uniquely different. I never seen anything like that.
I kept my shoes on for that one.
You kept your shoes on until you took them off, and then you didn't conga.
It cost $200 to get her shoes off.
More than that. It costs a lot more. And you know what her husband says? Oh, Freddie handle it. Put it on him. Let all that craziness be part of her.
Fred will take care of you. It's all good.
Unbelievable. Well, welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco. Well, welcome to South Florida Talk, the new WNN 1470 95.3 FM line. What do you call that? Tagline?
Tagline.
Tagline is now South Florida Talk.
That's what Duff was telling you the other day.
That's right. And Duff calls it that, and I call it that talk. He gets mad at me for doing that. I'm doing it anyway. It's my show. There you go.
Happy Monday, everyone. Mayhem Monday. Hashtag rewind our first hour, or you can even find us in the limo from Hey Mr. DJ. We took a limo ride today at 11:30 around the city of Delray Beach. What an amazing limo ride.
Amazing. And it has lights and stuff. It comes with its own DJ in the front. I mean, it's just, you know what I'm saying? I'm all kidding aside. He's a DJ too.
Yeah.
So that statement would happen to be true.
Hey, Mr. DJ. Nothing like going to work in a limo. And for you, 8 beautiful women, you and Steve-O, not too bad, as Rocco said. He goes, hey, Freddie.
It's funny. She says,
nice way to come to work.
8 beautiful women and you.
And, well, I'm talking to you.
You know, if Doc would have been here a little earlier,
you'd have 9 beautiful women.
It would have been 9. You're so sweet. And the funny thing is that I lost a bet because I didn't think you were going to show up today because a crisis always seems to happen when you walk on the set.
I'm like, I'm surprise factor.
Dr. Lemowski back in the house. You know, we talked about boudoir photography.
Yes.
Now we've got Dr. J with us. We can talk about, she's got a new program out. She's got some new things she's doing, sex therapy. She's a clinical psychologist, all kinds of things going on.
And you know, you have a perfect specimen on the set today. You got a bunch of guys in here who can always use a little advice.
All right.
Look
well,
at Steve.
I'm looking forward.
Steve was quick.
I'm going to sell her an Amor.
There you go.
Are you Steve-O?
I'm Steve-O.
My mom listens to you all the time.
Really?
She loves you.
Well,
You're
thank
Steve-O
you, Mom.
and Renee.
A different Steve-O. That's why you got to
No, different Steve-O.
I knew that was
I was going to say, wow, I'm not even on that often.
You let me crash and burn.
No, we were waiting to see, because this morning Freddie says to this Steve-O, I need to change your name.
Yes. Now
because
you know
people
why.
always think that it's the other Steve-O.
Sorry, Steve-O.
That's all right. Mom could listen to me when I'm
Mom
on.
would love to listen to you. If Mom had been with us yesterday, she would have loved to listen to you at SIS Properties on Southwest 18th Street. Steve-O did a great job.
Yeah, what she's referring to as Steve-O is Ask the Experts. That show's been with me 5 years. And him and Renee.
I knew that. And
I
thought that's who that was.
And they do the morning show at another station. But I had the morning show with them at iHeart, and they do something else. He works with me on Thursdays, 5 to 6. He does a show.
So this Steve-O is not on that show.
This is New York Sound. This guy is the #1 DJ. I can say that legitimately.
Thank you.
You know, #1 DJ in South Florida. I mean, he is bigger than life. He knows a lot of people. And if you want to call and talk to him because it was too early, you can call him at 888-565-1478. And you too can book
Your next gig.
Next gig with him on the air. We don't mind.
You know, there's a bridal expo he's doing February 24th.
February 24th, which is going to be at the Secret Gardens of Miami. Me and Flavio taking care of that. And we're working on one for March the 28th over in Boynton at the Indian Springs Country Club.
Another wedding expo.
Another wedding expo.
You know, it's amazing. A lot of weddings happening between what you're doing and Paul and the wedding expo yesterday with cruise planners and wedding photography. And sorry, Freddie, everyone seems to be getting married.
Well, not for nothing, but I saw your son and his girlfriend yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to tell you something. I know my Latina sisters, baby. Write it up. 2 years is going to be on.
Well, you know what? That would be okay because she's absolutely lovely. We love Ashley, and
she absolutely loves your son.
Yes.
She hangs around him like a necklace.
You know, it's funny. We did this whole show.
Just saying.
We had her on last week. She was on a whole show on women empowerment and what do you want to do and changing careers in this whole show, right? At the end of the show, I said, and what do you want for 2019? She says, Aaron. And like there went the whole women empowerment job thing, and Aaron just looks at me and goes, okay.
And after she gets married, she's going to come to her senses, and then all stuff is going to break loose.
They make a great couple.
And that's the lead into the show.
Are you saying that women who are married cannot be career women as well?
Absolutely they can.
Okay.
But you get a bye about being completely out of your mind until you do. Just being honest.
I don't know why it's any different.
Because when you're in love, everything is different.
That's true.
The water's green and the sky is blue. Limo drives to take you to wherever you want to go. It's so different.
It's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
It's a beautiful thing.
Should always be in love.
It should. That's
always
why
be in love.
Never, I always say, never be in love, always fall in love. You should fall in love every day, but never stay in love. Because when you do, you think you got it all that way. I mean, I'm not a shrink. I got a shrink in the house.
That was very interesting philosophy. It didn't make sense to me, but it's very interesting philosophy.
Well, let's say that you fall in love.
Okay.
And you try to build on that to stay in love, right?
Right.
But if you fall in love every day, new concept of falling in love, a different type of falling in love, you can't miss.
It's like trying to find something new about somebody every single day.
So you're saying
Yeah, Freddie's
falling in
point is
love-
keeping it fresh.
Falling in love with anything is what you're saying, not just...
Not anything, Doc. With the person.
You mean falling in love with the person every day?
We're falling in love with different women every day. I love you today. I love you today. I love you. I don't want that.
Freddie always says it's easy to get you, but hard to keep you.
Yes.
So
that's
it's
very
falling
true.
in love every day.
Making me laugh.
Well, what it is, it's actually maintaining that fresh feeling, that excitement, that passion, that chemistry. That's what actually I'm giving a presentation the end of this month on sex and long-term relationships and how to keep it fresh. And a lot of people that come into my practice, that's their biggest complaint. One of them is always still into it and the other one is not exactly into it. So I always try and get them to kind of spark that feeling again. So what do you guys think you can do to spark that
I was
feeling?
going to say, how do you keep it fresh when you're right between, because if you're in a long-term relationship, long-term, right, so now you've got aging parents and aging kids, your hormones are changing, there's a lot going on. Work is changing, careers, right, changes in life. How do you keep it fresh?
That's what she wants to know.
Right.
She's asking the question.
I'd rather repose it back to her than give an answer.
Dawn is always good for spinning it
But
like a
you're
boomerang.
married how many years?
29.
So how do you keep it fresh?
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You have to respect the other person because it's change of careers, right?
True.
So I've got this new change in career, so we work day and night. We're working a lot. My parents are sick, not sick, but they go in and out of the hospital. His parents are aging. Our kids come back all the time.
Well, I got a different
It's carving out
philosophy.
an itch.
What's your philosophy?
I got a whole different philosophy on this.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to Steve on this as well. But
okay.
Whenever you get into relationships, whether it's 1 year, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, you can't base it on yesterday, right?
Right.
Because if I loved you yesterday, so what? It doesn't count towards tomorrow. I mean, I could love you for 20 years and get divorced in 20 years in one day.
True.
Because we are analyzing ourselves. Oh, you don't love me. You don't love me like I love you. You don't do what I do. I'm not supposed to do what you do. So my thought is this. I know you're going to scream at me. But it gives us something to talk about. Now, guys are different from girls, right? I mean, you guys, you got your own mindset. You can speak your own piece. I think that if you do things unplanned, quick moment, and do it, and don't plan it, and you take your spouse or whoever you're with by surprise. I think that's a help. But try to understand, sometimes you're not in it because, as you said, there were a lot of things that come along.
Things, right, when, like my son and his girlfriend, it's the two of them, right? When you first meet someone, if you're young.
And you have in-laws
right,
that are
you've got
sick,
no
your
other
parents.
responsibilities. It's just the two of you. And then as things change, and you go through the life stages, right, then you have kids, and then that changes. But your parents are still.
Parents dying. My mother died. That threw me for a bummer.
And that changes everything. So as much as you can say you can compartmentalize, you can't really compartmentalize. So how do you keep it fresh?
You do it fresh.
You order flowers.
No, forget about flowers. You take popcorn and you throw it at people.
We got Brady in the house.
What? You know something? Are you serious? Are you? Hold it.
Well, he can't work for New York Sounds now.
Are you serious? You're wearing a New England Patriots jersey in my house?
And hat.
And hat.
And hat, Freddie.
That's all I'm going to say. 41 and 33.
Wow. And I have my money on the New England Patriots. I'm about to change
I always tell you,
that.
you always
I'm
bet
going for
opposite
Casey.
Freddie.
I'm
You
going
should
for
vote
Casey.
for Casey.
I'm going to go. I got to go get a jersey. I can't believe you're wearing that.
I don't even have, you say vote, I say bet.
Are you a New England Patriots fan?
Yes, I am.
I was hoping he lost the bet, but anyway.
I did that at Yankee Stadium. I had to wear a Boston Red Sox fan jersey. I went and took my kids to the bathroom. I got caught in Yankee Stadium bathroom by 4 guys who were going to take me apart. My kids run out. They come. They get the cops and everything else.
Yeah, that's
I told
serious.
the person that I bought a T-shirt, Yankee T-shirt. I took that Boston, put it in the night. Says, okay, you won, I won, I'm done. But I had to wear that. I had to because I lost the bet. You can die in Yankee Stadium. You know something, not for nothing, but you may not make it out alive there, buddy. So I'm talking about throwing popcorn.
So, Freddie, you get distracted so easily by sports. How do you expect to keep it fresh in your relationship? If you're with your wife and you see a jersey walk by?
I put you in a jersey. Take all your clothes off. What are you talking about?
And then you call Danielle and you do some sexy photos.
Take a picture, baby. What are you talking about? But this is what I'm talking about. Make it different. Don't expect the unexpected. How's that?
But you know what? There's some truth to that.
Well, I guess
one of the things is it has to be variety. You have to make it special. You have to make it different. And it's not about compartmentalizing. It's about all those things you mentioned before are external things in your relationship. People do not understand when 2 people are in a relationship together, you have like your own little protective shield with one another. And when you're present with one another, you have to be present with one another.
Right.
Those things, I'm not saying ignore them, but those things are external things. So many people bring all these external things in our lives and they bring it into our current relationships and situations. And that makes everyone feel overwhelmed. You mentioned a bunch of things. That's exactly what I get in my office. People go, my in-laws, my parents are sick, my kids are on drugs, my this, my that, my that. How can I even work with them when they want me to work with everyone outside of them?
Okay, so let me get this right. You want people who have all these things going on around them to sit down and say, put that to the side. It's only about how I'm feeling right now.
No, background information is good. I need to know those things, but what's most important there is
What is most
how
important?
do you cope with that?
But that's
I
the
have to
problem. That's
understand
where they
that
come see you. They can't
well,
cope
I
with
get it, but that's what I'm trying to say. And there are times that you have to know when to take your mental health breaks. Everybody throughout their day has
time
to
out?
take their mental health breaks. It's just being within yourself, trying to do something. You know, a very popular thing that's been happening in the years now is meditation, mindfulness. I know you've heard it 1,000 times.
Yes.
This is what helps people to rejuvenate and refresh. Just a few minutes, breathing. Listen, I never believed it when people were talking to me about this stuff because I was really scientific and more structured and disciplined until I started learning. And you can actually be in a place where you're feeling stressed, and just by focusing and being in your body and taking some breaths, you can relax yourself within seconds.
Well, let me ask you, because meditation takes a little bit of focus.
Correct.
There are some people that I know who shall remain nameless in this room.
They can't focus.
Who can't focus that long, so meditation becomes a challenge.
Or I fall asleep.
Or she snores while she's sitting there.
Well, that's okay to fall
That's
asleep.
what they tell me.
during
That's step
meditation.
one. You can fall asleep.
But then,
Exactly, it's
now I
very
want to
relaxing.
switch this over to guys because that's a woman's perspective.
Okay. I don't think it's a woman's perspective.
Well, we're about to find out.
Okay.
Guys, how do you feel about, what do you do to keep it fresh, for lack of a better word?
Well, I'm going to surprise you on this one, Freddie. But I'm like the woman in my relationship. I'm more romantic than my wife. I write the notes in the morning. I make her coffee. Just little things that are out of the blue that she didn't expect, like leaving her flowers on the car dashboard.
But you're doing
Why must you call it him
spontaneous.
being the woman?
He did that. I didn't.
But he's compassionate. He's a passionate person. That's
because
why he
in
does
a
those
man's
things.
world, men don't do
Not
that.
because he's a woman, but because he's a passionate
Look
man.
at him when you say that. He's the one that said. I didn't say he was a woman.
I'm sorry. I'm so used to yelling at him. Anyway, so I would reframe it and say I'm a passionate guy.
No, I am. But, I'm more of
You're more in touch with your feminine side.
Yes, that's
because you were brought up with a whole bunch of guys that you wouldn't admit to doing that, right?
And now he's got a whole bunch of girls.
And he has a bunch of girls. Well, that's good because you're teaching
daughters,
your daughters.
I should say, not girls,
Right.
daughters.
Okay, what about over here?
Same here.
Turn on that mic.
Hello, 1, 2, yes.
Make sure that mic is on. Okay.
All right.
I don't hear it still.
Is it like press the button?
You got to turn it on. Is it yellow?
Yeah.
Okay, now you got it. Now you got
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I'm this way, half Italian, half Latino. Same.
You're half Italian, half Latino.
Yeah. So, to keep my relationship with my wife alive for over 10 years, just so you know, we kiss it like for the first time every single day.
So you make every day different.
I'm responsible for my relationship with my wife. I do the coffee, I do the flowers. Listen, if I want to be a king, I gotta treat her like a queen.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Amen to that.
So the bottom line is
I'm
mentally
passionate and
adjusted
I'm very
men on the
romantic.
show.
Pretty
Very
good.
romantic.
So you got a guy who's in his feminine side. You got a guy who's the king to his queen and his throne.
That's right.
So there should be no problems with relationships in this country.
I agree.
No. But Freddie, this is why I wanna. There's one more thing I wanna say. My wife, I learned how to respect her ways, and also there's one book called 5 Languages of Love.
Yes.
So I respect that a lot. So I understand her language of love. You know what I'm saying?
You understand your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I understand that I'm not wrong all the time, pretty much.
You're not wrong all the time.
He is wrong all the
I'm
time.
wrong all the time.
He's
not
wrong
wrong all the time.
He's wrong all the time, and she's not.
But
He's
she's
wrong all the
always
time?
right.
She's always right. Let's
May not be
put
wrong,
it
but
in
she's
Freddie
always
language.
right.
So-
She's always right.
I'm getting like a freaking migraine.
We're gonna go to commercial break because she's always right. Give us
I
a call.
got a book that I read too. We'll get to that when we
And
come
there's
back.
one more book called
Oh.
Sex is Starting in the Kitchen.
Hold on 1 second. 888-565-1470. The 5 languages of love and sex starts in the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not in the kitchen.
I
And
got a
clearly,
book
I
I'm
don't
gonna
do
tell you
laundry
about.
either. So we'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today. 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
vCard Global is the world's smartest business card that virtually allows a person or business to digitally share all of their information. With a vCard, sharing information is one simple click away. No need to open emails, websites, or social media. Updating information is easy and instant. vCard Global is the ultimate marketing tool, transforming the way we connect, communicate, and collaborate to grow your business. Text JENNG to 80800. Revolutionize your business card. For information, contact Jennifer. Text JENNG to 80800 for your free digital business card today.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Okay, let's go.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. This segment brought to you by Blossom Moments Floral. And I said last week you should be able to buy your own flowers, man, woman, or child. You don't need to wait for someone else to send them to you. However, if you would like to send them to your significant other,
she's bringing this
call
up again.
Jermina at Blossom Moments Floral, 561-951-6343. 561-951-6343, or you can find her at bmgevents.net. She changes our set flowers every Wednesday, and we've got these beautiful roses in front of us.
And there's the bell, women. Buy your own flowers. Don't wait for them to buy them for you.
Why should you wait if someone's not going to?
Wasn't that the message? I'm doing the same message you do.
Why should a woman wait?
Don't wait.
Not?
Buy your flowers. Why?
Should you wait?
You haven't answered her.
Why should you wait?
You have to
You
wait?
shouldn't have to wait.
Okay, the other flip side of this quarter, because every quarter has 3 sides, right? Her side, my side, and the truth.
That's 2 sides, but...
And the truth. And the truth is the third side. We have something called Get Out of the Doghouse Bouquet.
Yes.
Now, those are meant for men. Not women, for men, because we seem to get fleas in the doghouse.
Get a little itchy.
So you get these beautiful flowers that she would make this beautiful arrangement. She could do a peacock arrangement. It's beautiful. You get that. You take it to your significant other as a male. Gets you out of the doghouse. So because I said that, Dawn says, you don't got to wait for men to buy your flowers. I know you don't got to wait for men to buy your flowers.
Flowers gets you out of the doghouse?
It can. It's better than thorns, baby. Let me go get me some thorns and see if I'm going to get out of the doghouse. It ain't going to work.
I don't know about flowers getting you out of the doghouse anymore. I don't know many women
Really?
that just flowers gets them out.
It depends on the degree of what you did wrong.
It depends on the degree of what you did wrong. I like Steve's answer.
Well, you may have to buy like the botanical gardens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of flowers.
You know what works better?
What?
Just validating your significant
It doesn't,
other.
because they're so upset they can't hear you through all the thunder.
They can't hear you validate exactly what they're feeling. Like, you know, I see you're very upset, and if I did something that upset you, I really apologize.
And that will last for about 3.4
And then what about when they say right now, can you change?
If who says that?
The one who's significantly listening to you.
I really understand your feelings, and I'm sorry you feel that way, but I still feel the way I feel. And they go, well, now what are you going to do? Well, I still feel my way. I guess
well, that all depends on what time of month it is, too.
Yeah.
That's another, you know, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there because
you have to go there.
Yeah, but they're going to get upset about that.
That's when the most arguments happen.
That becomes an alibi for men.
No, it's an alibi for them.
No, it's an alibi for men because a man can say, are you that time of the month? No, I'm not! Right?
So you know what's really helpful in those circumstances?
Tell me
so
that.
logical.
She's so logical.
Pack a bag and
I
leave.
think
Her
all
would be,
couples...
you wouldn't have a chance.
You know,
I would just surrender and buy you like every flower known to a human man.
Well, that works too, but I created something called 10 Rules of Relationship Arguing. I think couples, just like in life, wouldn't you all agree that we need some form of structure or discipline in some part of our life? If not, we're going to feel out of control. It's chaos. So why not have it in relationships? A lot of people, when I say that, when I propose that, they immediately say to me, well, I want it to feel natural. It has nothing to do with not feeling natural. It has to do with what couples agree on, what your deal breakers are, you know, what's the best way to make me feel better, or when I need to heal. Wouldn't you want to know, like, I just need time away, rather than, I don't know why she's not talking to me. Like, why wouldn't you give some information to your significant other about what's best for you? Rather than people are
what's
jumping
best for you or best for her?
Both of you do it. It's a mutual thing. You should share information with each other. You know, when you say this to me or when you say that to me, it really hurts me, and then I just don't want you to touch me. So what should I do? Well, you know, when that happens, just give me space. If you learn the dance of your significant other, you will do so well.
Well, if you learn the dance. Now, I have a book.
But why would you want to learn the dance?
Well, you don't. You don't have to do anything in life but die. You don't have to pay taxes anymore.
Yeah, we changed that theory last
We
year.
changed that theory. But
you
the bottom,
can go to jail, but all you got to do
the
is
bottom line,
die.
I read a book. My father's book is called. My father told me, when your women are born, they get a book. And they understand the book. And your job in life is to listen, to understand you're not going to understand. And it's okay.
I love your
This
father.
is a true story. My father's 88 years old. This is what he tells me. He lived with my mother, married over 60, 70 years. He says, you ain't got to be right. Because the moment that somebody is right, that means that somebody's got to be wrong. And think about that. Because the wrong person is the one that's never going to feel validated, happy, no matter what happens. Look at the shrink looking at me like he's going to shoot me. So I listened to his advice and I've been divorced twice. Because I didn't learn my lesson.
But that's not true. And you don't have to think of it as somebody's wrong. Somebody may have misinterpreted the situation. Once you label it, you're wrong and I'm right, you're going to have trouble. There's going to be more conflict in your relationship. It's the way you frame things. You need to reframe it and say, you misunderstood. It's not so much that he's wrong or she's wrong. Maybe you misinterpreted it. Maybe that's not the way I like it. We can agree to disagree.
Yes, it is
hearing
working.
myself. I thought I was hallucinating.
So was I. I thought there was a ghost in the house. All right, but then I have a question for you. I have a question for everybody. You can answer this. You ever notice that when you're having an argument with somebody and you don't want to argue and you let them carry on, and they spin themselves into this top? It's like a hurricane. You ever sit outside a hurricane? There's a lot of damage there, right? Mm-hmm. And they're sitting in the middle. And you're trying to reason with somebody who's so upset at you because you're not fighting back. Mm-hmm. What do you do, Doc?
When someone is spiraling out of control?
They're fighting because you're not fighting back.
So you let them spiral out of control.
And good luck with that relationship. What are you going to have, a ham and egg sandwich every time?
But if you step into that, you're stepping into the fire, you just say, listen, you're not having control. It looks like you need some time. I'm not going to entertain this. I'm not going to get into this because there's no way it's going to get better.
And then they get up and they spiral more. Why aren't you validating my feelings?
Why aren't you fighting with me?
I promise you, eventually they will get tired.
I guarantee you sometimes they
telling
don't.
you,
That's why wife number 2
Well,
is
so I got two things.
Okay.
So I just had this conversation with one of my daughters who's recently seeing someone, and certain things bother her or whatever. And my whole thing was, well, have you told him? She said, no, he should know. Now, I get that. I see that a lot. Where, my wife would get upset and walk away, and I'm, what happened? When I have not a clue.
She leaves you.
Like when I'm upset, I'm going to tell you. You said X, Y, Z that bothered me. I'm going to tell you that. My wife's like, I'm a mind reader. You should know. And I saw my daughter going through the same thing. That's one. And two, the biggest pet peeve I have is if we argue at night, I don't want to go to bed mad. Mm-hmm. Let's deal with it. She'd rather go to sleep past it, and then she wakes up like nothing happened. Now, I stayed up all night aggravated, right? I'm worked up. I'm like fired. So she gets up and she's like, baby, you want breakfast? And I'm like, breakfast? I didn't even sleep.
She says, but I was tired. Can't we just bring this up again in the morning?
She went to space in your brain.
She's like,
and you said, okay. And she's done. It's over.
She's moved on. She heard what you had to say and she moved on, right?
Right.
And that...
It's awful. But some people, that's the way, So
but how do you deal with that?
So that's why I say you have to agree to have, like I said, I have 10 rules for arguing. 10 rules for, communication. One of the rules for arguing I have, the last one is do not go to sleep angry. But you have to agree to it. When couples come to me, I say, are you willing to take on these and implement them in your relationship? Why wouldn't you if I'm telling you it's going to improve your relationship?
Okay, but what if he's still angry and she's not anymore? And she says, I'm done, I'm ready to go to sleep.
She's done.
And he says, but I'm still angry. And she's like, but come on, honey, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I want to go to sleep.
But that's
she'd rather sleep it off. That's her. That's how she does it.
Is the most clever woman in the world, because check this out. She picks at night. Mm-hmm. You're aggravated. She knows this. How long you been married?
Well, together 15 years.
Okay,
married
but
10.
This isn't like a surprise, Steve-O. So
Right.
she's smart because she knows no matter what you say, she going to bed. She win that argument because you going to be like this till 6 o'clock in the morning. She wins.
Well,
You know, sometimes losing is winning, though, bro.
But why don't you call her out on it? Why don't you say, no, I
All the time.
No, how do you call her out on it? What do you say to her?
I can't believe you're going to bed.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, you know, I noticed, and this is when you're not arguing. I noticed that many times at night we have an argument. And you easily go to sleep. You're pissed. You can go to sleep and wake up in the morning. You're better. And you need to know that that doesn't work well for me.
She knows that. 15 years.
But you do
I've
when
told
you're
her.
not
It's the logical
arguing.
mind.
Yeah.
You do it when you plant a seed when you're not arguing. When people are arguing, they're not in their rational mind.
Right, the defensive.
So, and they're not hearing you. So it's when you're in a good place, that's when you share information with your partner. You just be assertive and you say to them, you know, this is what works for me. This is
That good place becomes a bad place.
You're gonna go home and say, honey, you know something? Let me tell
How
you.
was your day? Well, check this out. You know, when we fight.
That's hilarious. Now, I got another suggestion.
But you can just agree to disagree, right? You can be right, and your partner can be right, and they might both feel you're right. It doesn't mean someone's right and wrong. You can both be right and be validated, and you either have to move on or come to terms on how to fix it so you can both agree.
90% of the time, I'll take the loss. I really.
'cause
I
you wanna
throw the
sleep now, you're
flag.
taking the
I
loss.
throw the flag, and I'm like, you're 100% right.
But like,
I get it.
what is the biggest?
You know what I'm saying? But there are those times that I'm like, nah, this ain't. That's not the way it is.
So what's the biggest type of fight that you have over?
Money, sex, work.
Neither of them.
Work.
Work gets involved a lot
Work is
because we
always a
work
problem.
different schedules. So that's you know that's one
Because
of
you
the
run your own business.
right.
It isn't like going to work for somebody who's giving you a check. You got to go find the animal, hunt it down, slaughter it, bake it, make it.
Well, that's the other thing, Dr. J, is as your lives change, the things that cause the most stress and the most discord, I don't even want to say fighting, they change, right? So when it's younger, I remember my kids were younger and my husband would go to work and he'd come home, how was your day? And I'm got a bottle of wine out and this one was crying and this one had croup and he had a great day. So our stress was over the kids and he had a long day and I just didn't want to deal, right? So you move past that and then the kids grow up and things get a little easier and then your parents start getting ill. And then the discord is you got to visit this parent and that parent.
Come on.
The arguments, not the arguments change, but your passions and your outlooks on things change, right? So you're not even dealing with the same situation. I thought that was a cake. It changes. So how do you even know what you're dealing with, right? What he's dealing with now is work.
Right.
In 10 years from now, God willing, right? Work's not an issue. As TiVo, he's got this amazing New York Sounds and it's coasting, but then who knows? Something else comes up.
No, I want to
right?
talk quickly before you answer that question.
Thank you.
Because if he doesn't on your sub, on your,
Oh, okay.
on your subject, and if he doesn't do what he does, and things get tight around the house, money-wise and bill-wise and responsible, because as you build your own business and it gets bigger, more responsibilities follow it.
Correct.
You know, more expenses, more hunting. It's you go from a little dart to a giant sword, and if you're not in the business, you don't understand that. So then you're not looking at yesterday's news. What do you do when, okay, let me slow down, and now we can't make ends meet? What do you do?
Well, that's very true. And if that's what some of your arguments are about, it's to be expected that all relationships are going to have different stressors at different times in your life. Communication is key with one another, to just like what you said, this is what's going on right now, this is what's going to happen. You have to make sure you're a team and you have to be flexible. You have to go with the flow of what's going on in relationships. You can't just say, I'm comfortable here, now I'm adjusted to this, and that's it. As human beings, we don't use, we use the smallest amount of potential we have. We can adapt and adjust much better than we do.
That's interesting.
But we choose not to because of ego. Our egos get
Potential,
in the way.
we don't do it because of ego.
Correct.
That's interesting. Paula,
That
what
is
do you think?
interesting.
Paula, all the way in from California,
Paula
she walked
just got
in on
off a
this
plane.
conversation.
Yeah, all the way from
I mean,
San
talk
Francisco.
about not living up to potential. You are a woman that if there's, 24 hours in a day, you fill in
I've got
35.
25
Right.
or more, yeah.
Right. From a shoe line to your media, marketing, you're here, you're putting, I mean, you name it. I go, how does this woman have another company? And you're raising your kids.
You know, you only live once. So I try to, if I have something in mind, an idea, whatever it is, you only live once. So I just try to do what I want to do. Because I don't want to live with regret when I'm 85, if I live that long. So I just, do what I do. I mean, I have my core, things that I do that are, my bread and butter. But I like to, do different things too.
The funniest thing about all of this is that when you're successful at what you do, and how do you measure success? longevity. How many years you been doing this, right?
27.
27 years. I'm going to tell you, I don't know people that long. Friends. So forth.
So cold.
Yes, friends. That's because you moved there.
Coño, here's your popcorn.
I don't know people that long. So when you're successful at what you do, if you look at the amount of time that you do it, and you get good at it, those around you who have been on a paycheck all their life, it's going to be a big mountain to understand it. I've been in sales 46 years. People don't understand me. Man, there are times I don't understand me because I don't live in a box. I don't believe in boxes. I think that you bring the best of that J-Lo movie. I went to see it this weekend. Talk about touching your feminine side. My sister, I wish she would watch that movie a few times, take some notes. And that's my blood, my blood. I wish she would learn. She did the opposite.
What about that movie you liked?
You should
Leah Remini and Jennifer. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Well, J-Lo.
Leah Remini and J-Lo was in it. I mean, that's a great combo.
Yeah, second act. Yeah.
Second act. But what I liked about it is the message she sent and the way they complied and the way they went forward.
She's a hustler.
But that's that side. I mean, we talked about
side
this,
hustle.
The side hustle on Wednesdays that we're doing. But the bottom line here is, don't hold yourself back because somebody else says you should. Mm-hmm. You know, be successful because you believe you are.
Well, like Paula said, you have one chance at this, right? And while you're healthy and you can do it, you do it. But as Dr. J says, there needs to be communication. If you're in a relationship, whether it's be a long-term relationship or you're getting into a new relationship, right? You have to open communications. If you're dating somebody new, you say, all right, this is the situation. I work this many hours. This is my career. This is my life. These are my children. It either works within you and we can work it out or we can't. Exactly. Right? Either way. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, we got Michelle Spears in the house. What a great concept,
Michelle,
right?
sit over here.
Relationships 102. We've done 101. Give us a call. 888-565-1470. Give us a call. We'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments. Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video, let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Okay, we're like obsessed.
Yes, and we're back.
I will make sure these absolutely fit Paula. I am like
Maybe
Cinderella.
dinner.
Right.
If I have to put CBD on my feet, I will make sure my feet fit in
What
these.
size are those?
These are a 7. These will fit. Look at these shoes.
What size is your foot?
7.
Oh, this should fit.
Paula Reyna from Reyna Media, she said, walks in with this box. I think it's a cake. She goes, I have your shoes. Shoes, oh my gosh, look at these. And Freddie's so sorry that you're not a girl. Again, why it's so much better to be a girl.
Are we allowed to say these shoes are from?
Yeah, they're, yeah, you can.
Esther Ray, E-S-T-E-R-R-E-I. Another line that Paula decided, I'm going to make shoes. I'm going to have some handmade
Is this your
shoes.
line or you represented
no,
the
that's
line?
her line. She created these.
Esther is my middle name, and Ray, it's half of my last name.
For Reyna.
So you are also marketing shoes?
Yeah.
Among other things.
I'm not
gorgeous.
You know, the company that's helping me hand make them asked me if I'm going to have a new line for the fall of this year, and I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with
Shoes or in general or just that line?
No, just in general.
Oh, okay. Shoes is a tough business.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, not everybody's born with feet.
Absolutely amazing. When we first started working with Paula,
Freddie, you really need some therapy.
Wow.
You see, but let me tell you
I'll
something.
agree.
Let me tell you, the guys understand.
Oh, I was
what
going to
we're
make a shoe line for guys too, but I'm not going to continue it, so I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Paula, those are absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much. Dr. J, you came on a good day, right?
Always.
Great day. They're stunning.
Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much.
We always get gypped. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now my day is.
You may want to rethink being a girl. You don't make a pretty girl,
I'll have
but I'm
something
just saying.
special for you next time I come. How about that?
Listen, you being here is special enough.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that was very nice,
Wow,
Freddie.
that was
Sweet,
nice.
sweet.
That was really good. You
Hey,
redeemed yourself.
I came across the country, so.
How you like me now? You like that, huh? Listen, yesterday I had what's her name sing me a song.
Yes, you did, Marquita.
Oh,
Yeah,
Marquita.
Marquita sang, and she's Freddie, this for you. I almost started crying right there. My eyes swelled up. I said, I can't believe this woman is doing
And I
this.
see what these women do for you,
I tell you, they bring you shoes, so relax.
because you're in touch with your feminine side.
No, he is. But I'm going to touch him to see if I can get some of that.
Oh my gosh. But Paul, I'm so glad you're here. Paula's with Reyna Media, and she's working with us on putting national sponsors onto our show and the platform and OTT.
Yeah, so what we do is we do everything related to digital marketing and advertising. So these guys are one of our new clients. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reaching out to major brands and put sponsor ads for their shows.
And we got some exciting news coming. We're gonna, after the show, we're going to talk about a whole lineup of stuff we've done that it hasn't even been rolled out yet. But there's all sorts of good stuff happening. But before we get there, you brought in Michelle Spears.
Michelle Spears in the house.
She's hiding.
Michelle, don't hide because he told us to put you on the air.
Yep.
So you have to talk
I think that
on the
means
mic.
no.
Give her the mic. Say hello.
Hello,
You see how well Freddie takes no for an answer,
I don't
right?
take no for an answer. I say we gotta go because Michelle Spears is actually, you told me she's doing something new and creative, right?
Yep.
Why don't you tell us a little bit
She's
about
going to be working at Flavio's office on helping us get some brides in and keeping up with customer service and marketing and stuff like that. So
Now, Michelle, we know from the past, we don't know what color your hair will be when you got here.
Yes, that was the question of yesterday. What color is Michelle's hair?
You're like JoJo. When we had the girls and guys from New York, we didn't know what colors to come. They brought me a wig because I used to bring it up all the time.
Oh, that's right. I should have worn my wig.
That's right. Now, let me ask you, you excited about working with Flavio and what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, I'm really excited. We have some really great things happening.
What do you have happening?
Things that we've been talking about for
2 years?
Time?
2, 3 years?
4 years are finally, this is it. It's going. Things are going. So.
Well, Steve told me that he is taking the leap this year. He wants to blow it up. I mean, after 27 years, you know, talking about
go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, we're all going big this year. That's for sure.
This is the year we want to do television this year, Doc. So if you think I need a shrink now, you can wait till the end of the year.
Then we can do like a real proper hypnotherapy session on the television
Do you do that?
What? You do that?
You do hypnotherapy?
Of course I do. I've talked to you about it many times.
I know, but I can't remember your first name. It's been about a year since you've been here.
Dr. J.
Wait, what do you do?
He's giving me a hard time.
What do you do?
I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. I'm also a hypnotherapist.
Hypno. So you hypnotize people.
Yes.
Correct.
She could stop.
You didn't do nothing to me, right?
Yes, you're going to bring some
Steve, not going to go home and hear a certain word and start like...
No, it didn't work, Doc.
Actually, I'm going to allow you to sleep better at night after you have an argument with your wife.
Oh,
That's right.
all
She's
right.
going to teach you how to make yourself happy.
Gotcha.
Happy ending.
I'm all about
How can people get to you, Doc?
So you can reach out to me. Actually, go on my website, www.drjlomaski.com. Or you can send me a message on my cell phone, 561-929-1203. And my office phone is 561-777-2021. And if you can't get me, somebody will get me to get back to you.
And I think another way to spice up a relationship is Danielle Boujon. Yes, I can remember your name. She does boudoir photography.
Oh,
she
that's
always
wonderful.
makes us look bad.
And I like that for relationships. That's one of the suggestions that I have. Well, couples are in a relationship for many years or even short term. I say do something special. Either let the significant other, the woman, do it or the man ask. I think it's great. And I think they should both do it, not just for women. I don't think the women should just do it. I think the men should too.
We have a recommendation.
You going to put on some fishnets, Freddie?
I've done it in the past. Ain't nothing new.
Danielle, now, Mara, talk about sweeps week, right? We got Freddie and some fishnets and a Speedo, and we go.
That's nothing. I've done that in the past. Listen, we came up with this deal. If you're having a problem, we're going to line up here at the Heart of Del Rey Art Gallery. We're going to line up things that you can do to spice up your life. You got limo ride to nowhere, maybe to somewhere.
You got Michelle and what she does.
Michelle, exactly.
You got pictures, you got bourgeois, you got shoes.
I love that,
all
yeah.
sorts of. So you walk down the Canyon of Champions. You know where I got that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Canyon of Champions. And at the end of this thing, if it doesn't work, the divorce attorney's there.
At the very end.
I'm actually a notary, so I can actually just stamp it out.
You do that, and then Steve will notarize it.
And we would take away all, guess what?
But can I just add one more thing? Because we were talking about sex and relationships before. So just so you know, I mean, and I'm sure everyone's going to aha when I say it, but the strongest sexual tool you have is your mind.
That's right.
So when you want to create something in your spice it up in your relationship,
like that.
It's your mind.
That's
it's
right.
your mind.
Your mind is bigger than any other part of your body.
It's infinite what you can come up with and think about. So use it. That's what I'm saying. People don't use what they
Use
have.
it the right way, because you can create a mountain out of a molehill. You can grow a situation that doesn't even exist, or you can open the lines of communication. So it can go both ways, right?
Absolutely.
You can create something with your spouse and they go, what are you talking about? I was doing this and this and this. Where'd you even get that from? So it is all about communication, Jaja. You're absolutely right.
Sometimes less is more.
What I would say is that, for instance, I go to Victoria's Secret and get some stuff from my wife.
It looks good on you.
I know. She loves that. So she's in the shower. I put this stuff in the bed.
How long you been married?
10 years.
Now, I got a Victoria's
Nick
Secret
had something
story.
to say, too.
Nick.
All right, with the relationship thing, I think I figured it out.
Oh, okay. After 2 hours, he figured it out.
Wait, you know, in the beginning of a relationship, it's always candy, always happiness, always that.
Right.
And do you know the number one reason why you're always happy?
Because you don't give them Tabasco sauce.
Because you never say no. I don't care what it is.
That's
we
good.
can go to the boringest movie, but because you want to watch it, we're going to watch it together. You know, and when people get caught up in each other a lot, Now it's selfishness come in play, where I don't want to eat that rice today. I want to eat macaroni. She don't want to eat macaroni. Now the tension is going down, and it builds and builds and builds, because now you got so comfortable that you don't care about the other person's feelings as much as yours. And then, let's just say after a year, you start to figure out how selfish you are. And that's when the relationship goes down the hill.
Well, like Dr. J said,
that's a good point.
Very good.
It's about
Very
your ego,
good.
right? The
Very
ego
true.
gets in the way.
The ego gets in the way.
And Doc.
It's about, you have to have the balance. It's give and take. You got to give a little to get a little.
Doc, I had a problem. I used to go to Victoria's Secret, right? And I didn't know my wife's size, right? So I said, well, she built like this. Hug her. Let me hug her. No, she's not like that. She built like this.
You went around Victoria's Secret
I tried that too.
I did that. No, but I was being honest. They were telling me to do that. I got in a lot of trouble.
You could have just gone to a wardrobe.
But that's very cute. That should be a whole show, watching men in Victoria's
That's
Secret.
the first time anybody ever answered that.
I mean,
but she didn't have what I was looking for. I went to, you know what? That's why you get in trouble. Anyway.
Very practical.
Dr. J, how can people find you?
Okay, so again, go to www.drjlomaski.com or call me at 561-929-1203 or my office number 561-777-2021, and my practice is on Camino Gardens Boulevard in Boca Raton.
Right near WNN. Steve-O?
NYSoundsEvents.com, 561-503-6570.
Steve will get you in touch with everybody here, from Hey Mr. DJ Limo to Flavio Studios, Danielle Boujon Photography, Michelle Spears, and Raina Media. We got lots going on, more to come. Happy Monday, everyone. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
to yourself. There you go.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.